Alright, let's do some Virtua Fighter 2. Truly classic game. Huge improvement over the original game. The original Virtua Fighter is a game that I think is kind of alright. Like, it's not a bad fighting game for its time, I guess. It's certainly more fun to play than, like, a lot of older stuff that's older than Street Fighter 2. But it's also not as good as something like Street Fighter 2. It's frustrating to play because it's floaty and weird. And has like awkward timing to it, kind of limited move sets that are not necessarily easy to execute and things like that. Virtua Fighter 2 really expands it up, makes it a little more accessible. I think the moves are more responsive. The gameplay is less floaty feeling. Character rosters expanded with some really cool stuff like these guys, Lion and Shun. Graphics are incredible. Huge step up. Really still a pretty good looking game just because of how well done it was. I'm not great at Virtua Fighter. I'm going to play one of the characters I'm more familiar with. Kind of stick with those mostly. Yeah. Probably turn the difficulty way down too. I don't even remember. I'll say this looks a heck of a lot better than the Saturn stream I did of this. And it's not because the Saturn port's bad. It's really good, actually. It's amazing how much detail they managed to keep in it. But it runs in 480i on the software rendering. That means it's like literally rendering an interlaced image. And I had to run a deinterlacer on top of that, like a Bob filter, to put the interlacing together. And that's just flickery and kind of rough looking by comparison. Whereas this is a true progressive scan image, rendered in 1080p, which is a much higher resolution than it should be, but it's fine. And then you're seeing it cut down to 720p, so slightly super sampled. This is one of the stages where you really feel the difference when you play it on Saturn, because the bridge isn't there, and the bridge is, the big effect here. Tricky. Couldn't get the throw to go off, couldn't get things to work. Legit loss. Third level too. I am not good at Virtua Fighter. I probably did not turn anything with the difficulty, but who knows? Maybe I did. It's certainly not on hard. I'm just bad. Some of them really felt like they were just reading ahead of my inputs. Oh my god, I ended up backwards somehow. Twice, even. I can never get a recovery sweep because I'm pretty sure the computer just reads inputs. I'm going to be square with y'all. We're in round 4 and the difficulty is way, way past what I can handle. So let's see if there's an easier setting, because I desperately need one. Like that's not going to work. It's weird and kind of shitty that they changed the amount of health you have based on the difficulty. That's like makes me wonder if they're even... Will this look better with CRT settings? Hang on, that looks more vibrant already. Hang on. Or is this going to look faded? Oh, yeah, that looks terrible. That's what's wrong with the PlayStation version, isn't it? The PS2 version? It has that setting enabled. That looks terrible. It's weird the projector's the setting you actually want. And it's maybe just a smidge dull. But, I mean, it looks completely blown out if you play it the other way. I love that big spin kick. You can do a down kick and block too. Sweep. It's fun. God damn it, why won't you do the flip kick? Well, shit. I'm gonna die for the stupidest game. Okay, good. Coming. I mean, I had her down to 1 pixel of health. Definitely gotta be almost given. I fucked up there. I will say this is a game where if you do the wrong move, you kind of have to just sort of It feels like, I mean, I know it's a very short period of time where you can't do anything about it, but it feels like a fucking eternity. Like you're just watching helplessly as you fucked up. You fucked up and now you gotta watch it go play out slowly with no cancels and nothing you can do. That's awesome. I wish I knew how I did that. Seems harder on easy. I'm not even joking. Seems like the game's harder now. And the stereo sound in this game is kind of awesome now. I will say that. I'm sure it's like sample-based audio. Seems really good though. God damn it. I wanted to jump and get that little extra hit in, and instead I did a weird little punch I've never seen before. Yeah, this game is really frustrating. I'm real bad at it. God damn. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to take. It's such a cool game, but I'm so fucking bad at it. I don't know if I can enjoy it enough. It's not a Virtua Fighter player at all. Yeah, I'm struggling. I had a lot of fun when I played the Saturn version, so this is obviously much more difficult. Like I just put it on easy and I was able to beat the game with characters continuing a little bit and stuff. It wasn't like this. It wasn't this kind of one-sided brutal beatdown where I'm just losing over and over again. So I think the difficulty is a lot different and a lot more accessible on the Saturn. This seems like a lot of input reading bullshit, to be honest. I'll probably only put like an hour into this. I'm going to struggle to get more than that out of it because it's just too hard for me. It's not a bad game, it's great. If I had somebody who was also bad at it to play against, I'd probably be having a lot of fun right now. But I don't. The computer's just bam, bam, bam. You're dead. You're fucked. It's just like I just feel like it's like playing Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where they're just like, bam, you're fucked. You're out of the game. I'm not even gonna let you play. I'm not gonna let you do moves. You can't. Your input doesn't fucking work. You're just screwed. Yeah, this is difficult to a point of not being terribly fun. I strongly prefer the Saturn version, I'm going to say. Not even close. Just as a game to play by myself against the computer. If I was playing against a person, I would prefer this. And I would also be getting my ass kicked unless they were completely unfamiliar with Virtua Fighter like me. But yeah, you won't get anywhere button mashing in this game, they just don't let you. It's too fucking hard. And all I know how to do is button mash, so I'm not getting anywhere. Alright, this is similar to the amount of difficulty I had with my Mortal Kombat 2 stream. And if you're looking through my stream saying, what Mortal Kombat 2 stream? Exactly, I deleted it because I did so bad. I was just frustrated. Decided it wasn't worth my time really to even play. It's kind of where I'm at here. I don't know if I should keep this stream or not. Maybe I'll keep it up as a warning to myself that the arcade version is just beyond my skill level and not really fun to play. I mean, I don't expect to win every round, but goddamn, you know, like once I'm like 3 or 4 rounds into it, I just don't feel like I can win hardly at all. And I'm continuing like dozens of times to try and get through levels 3 and 4, you know, out of what, like 8. I don't think that's realistic that I could even beat it. Like, it would take like a long, long time just to beat it with one character. And I do not have the patience to just get beat that many times. Shit, maybe I should just throw Mortal Kombat 2 on after this, and we'll just have a fucking hoedown of games that are too fucking hard to be really all that fun. I think that'll be like the whole theme, right? I don't know. There's a lot of arcade games that fall into that category. Capcom were mostly pretty cool about it, like the Street Fighter Alpha games and stuff. Really smooth escalation of difficulty. Like, you're almost guaranteed to win your first couple fights. You got to be doing pretty bad to lose that second one. You got to be AFK to lose the first one. And then, like, the third round, it's like, okay, now the computer's fighting a little, but I'm still winning. And then 4 or 5, and then it starts to get to where you have to continue a little bit, and tell you you're actually having some real challenges with like the 8th or 9th guy you fight or whatever. It works its way up. It's beautiful. And then you've also got, from the same company, Capcom, games like X-Men Children of the Atom or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, where I was like, it's like, you can't move, you can't play, you're not allowed. Give us your money. Give us your money. You're not allowed to play the game. That's how I feel here too. Just like, give me your fucking money. You're not getting to play this game. Just give me your fucking money. Yeah, this is insane for like somebody who is just a casual, barely knows how to play, knows like a move or two for a few characters kind of Virtua Fighter player. If you're not like a fucking pro, like a goddamn esports tournament pro, like good luck even playing this on easy. I don't know, it just seems stupid. It seems way stupid to me. Fighting Pi in this game on level 4 is like fighting fucking Goro or some shit at the end of Mortal Kombat. It's awful. Just a completely cranked up super mega boss character. I can't even get a goddamn hit in. It seems like she's getting harder, actually. I think she's actually turned up the difficulty on, instead of doing what like a normal arcade game does, where it rolls the difficulty down a little bit, you're spending money, and maybe thinks, you know, maybe they'll stop spending money if they can't eventually see the next stage. Let's tone the difficulty down after the 3rd or 4th continue or something, you know. Now, this game I'm pretty sure has turned it up. She seems way harder. Holy shit. I'm just gonna switch characters again, I guess. This is fucking crazy. I had no idea it was this hard. Like, none. This fucking psychotic laugh. Holy shit. And how to pie the invincible. Have I ever beaten this bitch like in one round? Even one fucking round? Have I ever even beaten her in a round? I'm just curious. Roll back the tape. Have I ever even knocked her out one fucking time? Oh, there we go. I won a round against her. That was fun. Oh, you fucking cunt. Holy shit. That I didn't expect. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually finally won. Pi can actually be defeated. Holy shit. This dildo feels like he does a whole lot of damage with each strike. Fucking what?
Aren't you about ready to go home now? Ready, go!
I thought he was gonna score perfect there for a second. Very close to one. I hit him twice. I was able to kick him twice. There's a perfect. Holy shit, I won a round, okay? Barely. Barely, barely. Fuck. Oh, nice. I can't believe that fucking worked. Now they're gonna not let me do anything and everything's gonna be stupid. Of course. Of fucking course. This fucking game is... There's something weird about that, too. Like, if you do well and you get big hits in and you got him down to just sliver life and say, you're ready to go. You're gonna knock this fucker out, right? It's just about over. No, now, like, nothing works and everything's all weird. And all your hits get blocked in these fucking weird ways and shit. I hate the way the AI feels in this game. It feels so cheap. This game and Mortal Kombat 2 just fucking sucks for playing against the computer. It's just... And I also had this experience recently with X-Men Children of the Atom, because I bought that Marvel pack on PlayStation. A lot of fun, great games in there. Children of the Atom, though, is unplayable, basically. It's single player. It's just crap. It sucks. I can fight like two dudes and just, again, they're just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You don't get to play. You don't get to do anything. Just give us money, give us your quarters, give us all your quarters, and get away from the machine. You can pay up or leave. You get to fight this guy now forever. Enjoy fighting this guy forever. Like they made every character is like an SNK boss. Like every one of them is an input reading fucking nightmare. It's just Jesus, you know. It's funny too because both are really good fighting games. This is a really good fighting game. Mortal Kombat 2 is a really good fighting game. But playing against the computer fucking sucks. Like it's way worse than I even remembered. Or I'm way worse than I remembered. Something's going on. Like I just literally can't play this shit. Couldn't beat the teleport throw. Can't beat that when you fucking move 2 spaces and throw at the same time. Whoa. I don't know how to do that. I wish I did. Not sure how I won there either. Very strange. The computer can just like fucking magic teleport in and throw anytime it wants. If I try to throw, mostly it just doesn't react. Usually I feel like it just doesn't do anything at all. And I get punched in the face, or I get a counter throw where they like push me across the map. This will be my last attempt on this guy. The one issue I've always had with Virtua Fighter, and the reason why I don't play it as much as Tekken, is the hits feel real mushy to me. Dead or Alive is actually almost worse in this regard. But like, it just doesn't feel like you're smacking somebody. Like, there's no slap to it. There's no heft. I don't know what it is. It's just missing. It's missing something. The newer Virtua Fighters put in hit markers. I didn't even continue. This will definitely be my last one. The newer ones have hit markers, and maybe that helps a smidge, but it still doesn't feel impactful. It's something that Tekken, to this very day, and both from the beginning and to this very day, Tekken does that better, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but the simple act of just punching or kicking someone in Tekken feels like it made contact in a satisfying way that Virtua Fighter does not have. And it sucks because I like Virtua Fighter better in a lot of other ways. I like how much more grounded and realistic its moveset and characters are, kind of. I'm a pretty big fan of it, despite not being any good at it and not playing it very often. I think it's cool. I think it's neat. I wish I knew how to play it a little better, but I also wish it felt a little better. I wish that they could get that Tekken feel, but like keep everything else the same somehow, if that makes sense. I think the roster is great, and I think that most games overexpand their rosters, and Tekken's done that to some extent. I think it's maybe better not to. And to focus on having a smaller, really well-balanced cast that becomes classic, where everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite." And, you know, out of these 2 dozen over time, maybe characters, you're like, "Yeah, these are the ones I'm really into." And these 2 or 3, maybe. Yeah, you still want to fight, but you suck. Let's try this lion character. He seems really good. Jesus. He sure did beat the hell out of me. Nah, maybe not. Fuck. Wow, so that doesn't even do anything. His moveset's looking small so far. We got that. This is real risky to play with, I think. Oh, his throw is kind of fucking cheap. It doesn't take much to hit with it. And it's got a range on it or something. Oh, that's some real fucking bullshit. First one of those we've seen so far. Damn it, they really just... They were going to make sure I couldn't get that last hit in no matter what. His defense was just perfect there for a while. Nothing was going to fuck it up. I swear, like, I got lucky with that throw because they were doing this thing. They do this thing when they get down to their last little bit of health. If you don't get them with one big hit, you're screwed. Because if you get them down to their last little bit of health, their defense becomes insane. Like they become just like the ultimate turtles.
Aren't you about ready to go home now? Fight 3, ready, go!
Oh my god, what? What? That leaping punch got like fucking throw countered somehow? What? Man, they really pull out all sorts of weird shit to make sure you lose at some point. Jesus. What? Yeah, it's a damn shame about the difficulty, because this is like both the best and worst way to play this game now. Like, yeah, it looks way better than the Saturn. Even though the Saturn game looks great, this looks way better. And it's still really, really something that holds up visually. But man, the gameplay is so much better on the Saturn just because it's not like hell-bent on being completely unfair. This is just nightmarishly difficult. I'll probably just switch it for another game here in a little while. I'll do a separate stream, I guess. I feel like thematically I don't want to try and pair this up with something else. And I think I am going to keep the stream up that. I kind of wish I had on Mortal Kombat 2 also. I was a lot more pissed than I am here. Like, yeah, I'm just like disappointed, but it's such a good game though. It's just like, good game, freakish AI. What a horrible mix. What a frustrating mix. Like wanting to play something and not really being able to. There we go, I finally got past that asshole. Nice. I made fairly short work of myself.
Fight the elderly.
And also, yeah, I do think Mortal Kombat 2 is just like a step worse than this, too. Like, in terms of being frustrating. Like, this is really frustrating, and Mortal Kombat 2 is still somehow worse. I mean, hell, now I'm on the 6th level, so this is, like, doable if I find the right character and continue a lot and get lucky. I like Lion a lot. His big weakness is that he doesn't have a good standing kick, which means that he doesn't have a good standing, regular, good range attack. And everything has to kind of start short range, but it all combos together really well. And the computer seems to fall for a lot of his bullshit more often. And his throw is much better and borderline unfair. Like, that shit makes a difference for sure. No, you fucking dick. It's just gonna do like 100% damage. Yeah. What a piece of shit that is. That stupid kick that he has sucks so bad. That's, what, about 45% damage? Pretty awful. I feel like this round was stolen from me by these insane throws. But he just keeps landing. There's some real bullshit. Gonna take most of it, but I'm still alive. Nope, never mind. Never mind. And also, like, when rating a game like this, I would probably just rate it on how good it is against another person, how technically good it is. I mean, that bad AI, I guess, could be a knock against something, or unfair AI, I suppose, is more the case here. But, like, not a big one. Like, it's still worth grinding in a way, just because the game itself is good, and more so, though, with playing with another person. And that's really where the need of something like this is, anyway. So, I'm not quitting here either. I'm actually going to try a few more characters because I'm kind of having fun. I'm just frustrated. It's a good game and a frustrating game. It's Virtua Fighter 2. I don't think Virtua Fighter 3 is like this in the arcade. Maybe. Maybe. It's certainly fair on Dreamcast. And I think the Dreamcast port gets a bad rap and is, for the most part, a pretty good game. I know that has some technical shortcomings in terms of yeah, having some like weird frame drops and stuff on the stage intros. But when you're actually playing, it's usually good. The other thing too is that like some of the moves maybe don't combo together the right way or something. Like there's some actual like gameplay issues, I guess. But the average shitty, especially Virtua Fighter player like me, isn't gonna notice little things like that probably because it's too nuanced. But like for people that are hardcore into it, I think that they have reasons to not like the Dreamcast one as much. But I'm still getting visual glitches when I emulate Virtua Fighter 3 and Super Dojo on, or what is it, Supermodel? Supermodel Dojo is the version I'm using. But Supermodel still seems to have some sort of problem in the train station area where the floor looks all fucked up. So I don't know. I could try different renderers and stuff and see if it fixes it. And maybe I will do that because it'd be fun to do an arcade Virtua Fighter 3 stream at some point as well. Anyway, I'm going to take a short break here, and when I come back, we'll try out Pi, maybe Akira, Shun, something like that. Maybe the ninja. What's his name? Kage? I don't know. We'll check it out. Be back in a moment. Alright. This game has been both delighting and frustrating me. Both. At the same time. It's awesome. Plays great. Sharp controls. Great design. Great character designs. Graphics were amazing for the time, and visuals really hold up. The AI is just like banging your head against the wall. It's the most awful, most awful computer to play against in the history of fighting games. No, it's really not. After playing Mortal Kombat 2 arcade version, I gotta say it's not that bad. But it's just frustrating, like really frustrating. But kind of like awesome enough to be worth the frustration. But also kind of makes me like the Saturn version better in some ways. At least it's much easier to pick up, play, and start learning how to play, and it has a much better curve of difficulty through the enemies and stuff. Pi is actually a really easy character to use. It seems pretty cool. Back of the neck. Oh, that's awful. Man, what I wouldn't give to kick this old man's ass off of this raft. Come on, bitch. Give me the edge. Shit. What was that nonsense? Shit. Oh, I can't believe that worked. I'd actually meant to do a forward double jump kick thing, which I think would have also worked, I guess, considering how it went down. God, that sucks.
I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. Fight one, ready, go!
That was pure persistence right there, with 1.21 seconds left. I escaped once, but that's all I'm gonna get apparently. I don't know, the more I play this, the more I'm able to get a little further in it, which is not something I could say for Mortal Kombat 2. It's not doing any better, no matter how many times I've tried it. But this is hard as shit, though. That's awesome. I actually made it a step further. Man, these backgrounds are really good. You really don't realize how good they are compared to the Saturn unless you play them like pretty close to each other, and you're like, damn. It was just kind of the same situation with Tekken 3. The arcade game has pretty awesome 3D backgrounds. The PS3 version has pretty simple 3D skyboxes, sort of. Which zoom in and out. They're not really like actually made up of anything but a flat surface. And it was a really good way of imitating it by using way less resources, but when you see the actual arcade game, you're like, damn, this is cool. And then, of course, the PS2 Tekken Tag. It's just an improved version of what was in the arcade. Much improved, in fact. truly getting nowhere against Kage. Next time, probably. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. Start from the beginning with somebody else again. See how it goes. Try some Shun. He's a fun but really complicated character that I probably don't understand well enough. I'll probably be on about another 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, actually, my wife's just got back home. I'm going to step aside for a second, but I'll be back on in a little bit. One moment here. Alright, I'm back. I was gonna play a Shun. This might be my last go, I don't know. Let's see here. I feel like I've hit most of the high points for characters that I can even sort of understand how to use. Shit. Whoa, moon jump. That's something that I think Virtua Fighter 3 fixed, is when they finally took out the weird moon jumping. That's one of the things I like least about Virtua Fighter 2. And it doesn't factor into the gameplay all that often normally, but when it does, it's always the weirdest, most out there thing you've ever seen, where they just go flying to space, basically. That. Look at that weird shit. I don't know, it's like strangely felt like it had to be like Street Fighter 2 in terms of its jumping, but it's so much floatier that it's not anyway. Yeah. The game's so grounded in every other way, I just don't understand. Actually, I really like Shun. I think it's fun to play. And I think he was supposed to be in Virtua Fighter 1, but they didn't quite finish his design, and he just didn't quite make the cut. Which means Lion is really the only new character they made up for this one entirely. If that's true. Hell, maybe there was even supposed to be a Lion in Virtua Fighter 1, who knows. I don't know enough about the development of these, though. Set myself up for that, didn't I? And lost on time. That's my first ring out victory, so I feel pretty proud of that. Oh, barely. Just barely. I meant to continue, but I was like, yeah, whatever. I also kind of just want to try another character. Tune's cool though. I mean, probably a cut above. Oh yeah, let's try the classic, I guess, right? Akira. I don't have any idea how to do any of this stuff. Oh, I guess that's the only thing you need to know how to do, right? That elbow is pretty fantastic. God damn. Oh. And the wind and lightning effects here are really cool, actually. Probably cooler than anything that's even effects-wise than you know, like Tekken 3 or whatever. Again, it came out closer to Tekken 2, really, I think, so. Before Tekken 2, even, I think. Holy shit, this game's old. And yet, looks better than a lot of stuff that followed. Shield jump punch. Okay, that works. What? Why did I stop using Shun? I'm going back to Shun. I just kind of like absentmindedly let the timer run out more than anything. There should be a way to extend the timer. Just give me a break here for a second. Please. That's awesome.
Fight one, ready, go!
I just realized that instead of having drink jars, it's represented by the redness of your skin. It's fucking weird. That's pretty cool though. And Shuna's cool.
Fight one. Ready. Go.
I know I bitched about this a lot at first because of the difficulty, and the difficulty is actually insane. This is still like such an awesome. This is probably still the best way to play the game, unless you really just cannot fucking handle the difficulty at all. I can't get past it. Just because it's so cool looking. I mean, it's still like this is like some of Sega's best art design of the era, and it's really cool. It really holds up. Looks like a kung fu movie. This really does look like a Shaw Brothers kung fu movie, just like colorful and crazy. God damn, that was a perfect. God damn. They're not gonna let me do anything, are they? Another perfect. I mean, it's just racking up perfects on me. This is some wild fucking shit. Seems a little tuned up, doesn't it? Like she decided to go into an extra hard mode that she never had, like it's like unlocked a new difficulty that wasn't there before or something. This isn't how she normally fights. I mean, what the shit? The first round was normal, and everything after that, even though I lost it, but like every round after it's been insane. With perfects. Just barely being able to touch her at all. Finally. Shun seems to really struggle with this matchup for me. You know who do best against Lion? The Lion. Lion tore through Lion. Isn't going well.
I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. Fight, ready, go!
Here. Count it down. Nice, that was awesome. Some of these moves do feel cool when they connect, but it's just far and few between. And a lot of it's more like throw and counter type stuff. Regular strikes are so soft feeling in Virtua Fighter. I think the other characters don't react snappily enough, like there's not enough something there. I'd have to really look at the animation on Tekken and Virtua Fighter to see what's different. I think Tekken's sounds are maybe a little better too, but I don't think that's the only thing going on there. Isn't it weird how, like, when they get down to their last bit of health, they become this, like, completely different type of enemy that's super powerful and hard to fight against? It feels like the difficulty switch just flips right up once they get under, like, 20% health or something. Like, it goes up multiple notches, like, really fast. All of a sudden, you're not going to hit him at all. The defense gets really crazy. this kills the old man. There shouldn't be a second round. What the fuck? How is there a second round? I should be in a wheelchair at best. Oh no, 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 that kills me. That sucks. He was down to nothing. That was all my fucking health. All in one hit. Nice. I got in the hits I needed.
Fight one, ready, go!
Whoa. Those are some deep hits. Like deep hits as in fucking up the animation because he was pushing me forward. Perfect also. Getting harder every round, feels like he's actually on a much higher difficulty even than he started on again. Fuck. Everything there felt broken. Like broken as in like not even working its normal way. Yeah, he's getting harder every round. I swear. I swear he's like cranking up the difficulty, and now he's much more difficult than he was when I fought him in the first round. Like way, way harder all of a sudden. He's like really doing wild shit now. He's almost impossible for me to hit. Yeah, if somebody could hack like Saturn normal and easy difficulties into this version, it would be awesome. It's super cool. It wouldn't matter to do the PS2 version like that because it's, and the PS2 version is going to have the same difficulty as the arcade game. It's just an emulation. Fixing it would be a matter of finding the ROMs in the file and just swapping them if you hack it. But I'm sure it's an emulation because of the stupid color problem. I guess the Sega Rally port is also an emulation. That one's done way better though. Color's fine there. That's almost better than running in Nebula because the controls are really well tuned for a DualShock. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. Then I'm not even gonna bother with this next round. That's how tired of that I am. This is really good and really bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up playing it longer than I thought because I got used to the difficulty a little bit. I'm used to the fact that I'm just not going to win most of the fights. But, I wish I could tone that part of it down, but damn, it's Virtua Fighter 2. It's a real game. It's awesome. If you had a friend who wanted to play Virtua Fighter 2 with you, it would be even more awesome, I guess. Then you wouldn't have to deal with computer shenanigans. Instead, you'd have to deal with somebody else's shenanigans, and they'd have to deal with yours. So, anyway, that's Virtua Fighter 2. I got several days off here. I'll be playing some stuff. It'll be a random selection of games. I'm not going to do anything specific until the next weekend when I start Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Because I am playing through the Castlevania and Metroidvania games now, a little bit at a time, with some other stuff in between. Just sort of like the way I'm playing through the Borderlands games, just stuff in between. I did Borderlands 2 not too long ago, and we'll do Borderlands, the pre-sequel, sometime late in the fall, probably. So, other than that, a bunch of random action games, arcade games. Might do another shooter or something here soon. Plenty of stuff to play. So if you like action games, check it out. And of course, thank you for watching.